Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the TA. Alright, guys, so we do have SPY here rejecting off of its broken falling wedge here. Alright, and you come over here to SPX and it has the same exact setup, except it just never got to its falling wedge. Alright, I'm going to start this video off by saying right now, yes, we're turning down right here. Yes, I'm looking for a major top. But no, I am not closed-minded to the possibility of us going up for another high here. All right, I'm going to show you guys this right here. All right, it's back in the neutral spot. I'm just saying, all right, if they want to really trick everyone, they're going to change this trend right here. They're going to come down. All right, maybe they're going to test that, this reaction spot over here. It was your previous top. And then maybe they bring you back up for that actual gap fill because you literally never filled it. All right, they are literally just trolling people. They don't want to give people short entries, or they're trying to get people short before, and then they're going to squeeze you back up. They're going to make everyone panic, and they're going to do exactly what I showed you guys in yesterday's video. All right, it doesn't have to happen, but I would not be surprised at all to see the dealers pull a trick very similar to the one I laid out in yesterday's video. I think that's kind of what we got going on right now. All right, they're definitely using this gap to carry out their tricks. All right, but let's actually start off here with the weekly time frame. I'm just going to show you guys over here. So DIA, what I was watching for like back down here, I was saying, guys, this is a great buying opportunity. Well, now, all right, now we are at the top of the bull flag up here, which if you guys were there in the written update last night, made that one short for everyone. I said that this was exactly where I was watching for rejection over here on DIA. All right, we did have the increasing buy volume yesterday, suggesting we were going to be going up for another high today. We did not. We went up by 1 penny. 1 penny, guys. We never made it to the top of that bull flag. All right, but it's still open. We do have quite a few gaps here on DIA. All right, I'm not going to mark them right now. Just want to make this a relatively quick video. All right, but yeah, guys, I mean, this was the thing I was saying, like, hey, we need this thing to start bouncing, or like, no, like you don't want to be shorting down here when you had the same condition that you had at every other major bottom here in this bear market. Okay, there was no reason to do so. All right, but now you have bounced, and yeah, all right, you have 3 weeks now of decreasing buy volume. But I will say it is only Tuesday, so we do have 3 more trading sessions left in the... Well, no, we have 2 more trading sessions left in the week. It's going to be a short week, all right? Which means, all right, there is, like, by default, there should be 1/5 less volume, which does support, like, hey, if you go up... I mean, you already did go up and make the new high this week, right? Yeah, you went up and made the new high, so you went up on declining volume already. But if you end up closing out at a new high, all right, it literally lines you up with this scenario right here, where you had 3 weeks of decreasing buy volume, and then boom, rug got pulled for 2 months straight. All right, I'm not saying that happens, but people are saying, you know, new bull market, and I'm seeing a lot of bullish sentiment, but like I reminded you guys, all right, it's not the most bullish that it can be, which is why, like, here, hang on, let me get rid of that. And let me actually also do that. I'm sorry about that. And now it is all neat and pretty for us. All right. But yeah, guys, I mean, this volume right here declining, this is literally showing you that they are preparing to rug pull you. You have less buyers going up, which means less people are willing to support this price. All right. At elevated levels. And you have this bearish divergence. I told you guys, all right, this was the same condition we had over here. All right, I really would not be surprised to see a major top form right here, and we come down here and take this out. All right, but I am open to everything. All right, whatever happens, guys, I'll be there to play it. All right, and the Patreon, we will be there to play it. That is just how we're gonna do. All right, I'm just gonna keep pulling the triggers, and that's how it is. All right, but yeah, let's come over here to Mr. VIX. All right, so Mr. VIX, I want to point out something on a weekly time frame. Actually, no, let me point out something on a monthly time frame that I just saw. I literally just saw this. All right, just saw it. You're coming over here. Look at this. All right, look at where you are right now, guys. This is not, you know, this is like literally where your volatility consolidates for big moves. All right. Like, what, dude? I understand. This was a whole era of nothingness, all right? This was 2010 all the way to up until, you know, things started to get rocky over here in 2018. All right. But yeah, guys, you're just down back here. This is the monthly time frame, guys. All right. I'm not saying to follow the monthly time frame over here on Mr. VIX. But oh, where did my stochastic go? Where did my There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy, old pal. There you go. All right. But yeah, guys, I mean, you have the volatility consolidating down here, getting ready for a big move, it looks like. And then you come over here to the weekly time frame, and this literally has confluence with now the monthly time frame. And yeah, you literally have completely reset your weekly CCI over here, and you're in the same spot you made this move. You went from 18 to just about 30 over here. And now you're in the same spot. Just again, you were coming down to mid 18s here, and there you go. Now you get the same setup. And oh, what do we got over on the daily time frame? We got the stochastic crossing up from oversold territory. We have the CCI in the same exact spot it, you know, started turning up in last time. All right, I'm just saying, guys. All right, we have a recipe for disaster here in the stock market, in my personal opinion. All right, none of this is fact. This is literally all speculation. I have no idea where the market is actually going to be moving. All right, I'm right most of the time. All right, if you stick around long enough, you'll see that. Yeah, all right, the projections we put out on this channel, the calls we put out, yeah, most of them are right, but does not mean I'm gonna get every single one right. All right, but you'll also notice I'm not gonna put myself in situations to get major calls wrong. All right, guys. All right, if I'm making major calls like the one I'm calling right now, all right, that we're at a major top, yeah, all right, I'm gonna need a lot of freaking evidence, unequivocal evidence. If that is, did I say that word right? Not sure at all. All right, but yeah, over here on QQQ, actually, what I saw today is you do have this rising wedge going on here, and it is, you know, the top over here is literally right into this gap fill. But like I pointed out, intraday, you didn't fill that gap. All right, so that is something taking place right there. All right, but yeah, I mean, I'm just saying they left this gap fill open. All right, they're taking you down. What would really confuse the crap out of everyone is if they took this out. All right, made it. You know, now we're open to a downtrend, all right? And now, like, if you change the trend, if you break that low there, make a new low, all right? Now you're looking at, hey, now, like, by default, I'm, like, looking for sellers to form a lower high, all right? But that's why I say this is confusing, because they'd be throwing a monkey wrench at you. All right. But again, all right, I also don't think they're going to stall you out here. I don't think they're going to stall you out here. I think it's likely that they stall you out somewhere in the middle. That's my personal opinion. I'm not going to say they're not going to give the bears the gains first, bring you down here, and then suck you back up, right? But you clearly do have a consolidation pattern. All right. When you break out, when you finally get this 4-hour close underneath the consolidation pattern, guys, the game is on. The game is on. We're likely coming to the low of the pattern. All right. Or at least, like, hey, one of the target off the top of my head, probably be somewhere in this area right here, and then one of the targets would literally just be this low if it was a 3-week pattern. I know it's not a 3-week pattern, unless it is a 3-week pattern. Whoa, it's more than a 3-week pattern. No, we have targets to put on the boards. Woo. Hold up, I'm over here. Let me pull up patternset.com. My stream deck is not working. Boom. Boom 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 boom. And guys, by the way, charting should be fun. All right, I'm just gonna say that right now. All right, guys, don't put yourself in situations where you're sitting there ripping your hair out. All right, guys. Yeah, honestly, guys, take the fear out of your trading. There's literally no reason to have fear in your trading. If your sizing is heavy enough to where you have fear and you are uncertain and you're not sitting there just like effortlessly pulling triggers on your signals, then there you go. All right, that's the only problem. That is the one thing that leads every trader down a bad road. It's like, hey, are you sized up too much? That's all it is, guys. That's all it is. All right. Accept your risk and just move on. All right. Literally just let the trade play out. All right. So rising wedge. All right. We're looking into R's. All right. Where the R's over here. Where is R? Right here. All right. Rising wedge. Over here. Okay. Sends me price target. All right. Down breakouts 32%. All right, you're going to come over here. We're going to go peak to the trough, or the trough to the peak. All right, and this doesn't have to be the peak, but we'll just say it is. All right, we're going to say it is. Come over here. We're going to put on a Mr. Calculator. Okay, we're going to come over 37, eh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're round, no, we're round down. All right, we always want to be conservative here with our targets. No reason not to be. All right, let's say we get a breakout here, guys. This target right here with this rising wedge is completely open to change. All right, I'm just putting it on the board just to demonstrate. Once you do get this breakdown, the game is on. All right, the game is on. We have targets on the board. I'm gonna guess. All right, price is gonna come down and test right here. All right, that is a solid guess. All right, doesn't have to happen, but hey. Let's say you break down from there. All right. Oh, where are you going? Oh, this is literally where I circled. Nice. All right. So target is literally just going to be 304. All right. 304 will be the target. All right. Over here, 30 flipping 4. Over there. Go a little like that and a little like this. A little like that. Go like that. And then obviously just one target is going to be the low over here, which would be, yeah, 284.73, guys. So this is what I'm saying, all right? Dated puts, these are what you're catching, all right? I'm not saying you're not going to go for a ride here, all right? They're going to give you some gains. They're going to, you know, there you go. They're going to send you back up. But whenever that time does come, when you do break this structure, that is what I'm looking for. We're looking for a fat 304. So we're testing. Literally, this was off the top of my head. This was where the target would be. It would be somewhere in the zone. All right. But yeah, right here. And then we're looking all the way down here. And oh, wait, take enough time doing this. All right. Take enough time. And boom, it's literally just going to be back testing the structure that I already broke out from. Now, like I said, I do think a major top is here. All right, let me just show you why I think so. All right. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm serious, guys. All right, Apple, Microsoft, QQQ. Why do they have the bearish divergence that has not been here the entire bear market? I'm just saying, why is it now popping up as we're rallying up into the previous August high? All right, like we're not sexy looking. All right, like this is a sexy short setup. I'm just gonna say right now, guys, this is such a sexy short setup. I'm not saying they can't just keep squeezing you here, because at the end of the day, all right, the dealer's goal is to get everyone over here. All right, so like, you know, if it's in the middle, then yeah, there's your risk. Right, there's that. But I will also say there's a put to call ratio of, I think I saw it was 0.61 I saw. All right, and yeah, that is getting pretty low, which means, you know, people are not, yeah, they're going to calls more than puts. That is what that's showing me, and that was for yesterday's reading. And now we have this thing over here, and it did peak up into greed yesterday, all right? But, like, guys, I can almost guarantee, yeah, if you come down here and then you get one hell of if you get another candlestick like this one, all right, that brings you above this high, you're probably going to see sentiment shift, like, make a big shift. That would be that's my personal opinion. All right, and that's why I say somewhere in this range, it would shift, and there you go. That is the dealer's green light. Hey, let me take that money. Take that money. All right, but keep in mind, all right, keep in mind, if it's going to get up here and it's going to somehow stay in this pattern, then it's going to come down, and it's just going to literally consolidate right here and do absolutely, it's not going to give any side either. Or anything, all right? But, like, likely, if it is going to stay in this pattern, but still come up and fill this gap, which I think it is, I don't think they're going to leave it open. All right, if they leave it open, holy freaking trap, man. Holy, the mockery, the fuckery that's going on right now. All right, but yeah, all right, if it's going to stay in this pattern, it's going to come down here, and then it would go up and fill this gap, and I would be looking for rejection at that upper trend line. All right, and yeah, that is that. All right, so let's actually step on over to So I want to show you guys. So you have over here on SPY, you have the back test right there. But you come over here to IWM, and you had a perfect back test of this. All right. And this is not... All right, let's actually... You know what? I don't know why I didn't do this before, right? We're bringing up the patternsite.com again. All right, patternsite.com. All right, we'll bring you up. Out the fear and greed index. We'll come over here to what do we got to do? We got to do uptrend break. So let's actually search this. All right, uptrend break. We'll just call it uptrend. Would it be this? No. No. All right, I know I can find this. I know I can find this. All right, it should be over here in the use. The use. All right, let's see. Where's the... right here? It is not... oh, up. But is it going to show me if it gets broken? That's all I want to know. Oh, it does show me if it gets broken. Okay. All right, so measure rule. Where is the measure rule? Use the measure rule to predict how far price will... Okay. The figure to the right shows an upsloping trend line with the price breaking out downward at point B. If you like to use the classic measure rule, then from the breakout, find the prior minor low trend line touch. All right, so that's going to be over here. All right. I show it as point A. Measure the tallest distance between points A and B. Measured vertically, in this case, by 63%. So let's open up our handy dandy calculator over here. All right, we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna go from there. We're gonna go all the way to there. We're not gonna use the top. I'm gonna use the bodies of these candles. All right. Well, because I like being conservative, guys. This, even if it's not the exact target, I don't care. You know what? Because we're conservative there, we'll round up to 25. There we go, guys. I got you. Boom. All right, what is it? 0.63? Yeah, 0.63. All right, 0.63. Boom, boom, boom. 15. We'll round down. All right, so your target. Woo! Damn. Oh, damn. We are going to make it to literally just the low. That's what we're going to do. All right, the low is 162.50. All right, so 16250 over here. All right, and yeah, I mean, guys, but then again, keep in mind, you did have, hey, if we're gonna be following just any target that makes, like, a Bukowski target gets put on the board. If we're putting on IWMs, like, I'm just saying, SPYs did end up breaking up from this structure right here, which would put a ultimate target of right here on the board, which would be the high of day there, which was over here at 418.31. So yeah, just something to think about. So even though you don't get, you know, don't turn perma bear. I mean, even I'm just gonna say, all right, like I took out puts right here, right, guys? Like I've had so many short triggers or so many short signals pop up that I've had to pull these triggers on. That's why I said the thing earlier, guys. Control that position sizing, because at the end of the day, I promise, all right, there's been one trade in particular that's got me on edge, and it is NVIDIA, and it's the only trade that I literally just didn't stick to the plan. All right, everything else has been, I've been trading without fear. All right, but then you got NVIDIA. NVIDIA was a piece of work, man. That was a piece of work. All right, my second entry, I'm just going to actually take you through this. Literally, the first entry was right here. The second entry was literally supposed to be in the zone. All right, I didn't. Literally, I took it at the top of this wick right here, and then boom, I saw it capped up the next day. So yeah, what did I do? I took the second entry there. All right, but again, why does position sizing matter so much? All right, well, guess what? All right, I took the full freaking position at a more expensive price than I planned on taking that position, and then I actually got the plan happened. All right, price went according to plan, and then there you go. Now, guess what? I had a chance to take significant gains here. Why didn't I take significant gains here? Oh, guess what? Position sizing. That's why you had to think about pulling your trigger. That's the point I'm making right here. All right, and this was the only one that I've really had to sit there thinking about it, and that also goes along with that Tuesday, like the error I talked about last Tuesday. Well, I didn't talk about here last Tuesday, but I made it last Tuesday over here. I pointed out over on SPX, It's the same exact thing. I think it ultimately stemmed down to I was oversized on NVIDIA. I was stressing. Okay, I was definitely in a rush. I was cleaning at the time. All right, there was that. All right, but it literally stemmed down to the bottom of this rising wedge you see right there. We could actually see it crystal clear on the 15-minute time frame. All right, well, guess what? I'm sure like this is either here or here. That's the bottom of NVIDIA too. And guess what? Your boy just did not pull trigger. All right, and that's that. You got to be pulling your triggers. I don't know what else to say. That is that. All right. But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like we've had some glorious short setups pop up, and this is actually something I saw yesterday on. We talk about Apple over the past like week or two here with you guys. This is something I saw on I think it was Mac 10, on his whatever his Twitter yesterday, and I don't know where you would want to make this trend line, but if you literally draw it from the body to the body here, right? So if you're just discluding the wicks, then yeah, I mean, you're at that trend line. You're here, you're hitting it, all right? And that's where you're getting your rejection right now. Now, I personally, the way I do my trend lines is I like to use these wicks, all right? That's just me personally, all right? If I see like, you know, like if I see a bunch of wicks are aligning with it, but you're also getting a bunch of bodies just closing right above it, right? That's even more perfect. That's showing me, hey, now I specifically can see the reaction spot, all right? And like in my personal opinion, this is the next reaction spot I'm going to be watching right here up at 169, all right? So I'm just saying, and obviously this 171.31 gap fill, there's that. See that alert right there, all right? But ultimately, this is like, guys, we have a bearish setup. This is not like really bullish when you're rallying into this. And like I told you guys, if you get the RSIs up here, I'm calling, like, it's going to be a scary call. But yeah, I'm going to be doing it, guys. I'm going to be saying, guys, we just hit our peak, all right? Or you're at least going to see this RSI start turning down, all right? So even if price goes higher, RSI is not going higher. I don't think this divergence is going to break. And it's going to break at 74.27. So that is what I'm going to be watching there in the RSI to like really like, hey, you get that? I'm like, hey, we're right there. There we are. All right. Like even if the divergent breaks, guys, I'm going to be honest. Like, no, it's still like, I think the only reason that would be happening is to trick more people. Like I'm straight up. This is not something you want to be, you don't want to be going long here. It makes absolutely no sense. I was screaming from the rooftops down here. There we go. All right. To go long. All right. But guess what? Since we got up here, no, guys, all right, this is like literally, this is where you want to be looking to go short. All right. And that's just my personal opinion. All right. If you want more of my personal opinions, like that's all I could really give you here on the channel. All right. But if you want to, like, you know, see me continuously pull these triggers and like I can give you one guarantee here with the Patreon. All right. I guarantee to continuously provide you with high probability trade setups, along with the trade plans, along with the triggers I pull, along with the targets, which, hey, triggers, if you're pulling triggers, it's going to be on the entry or exit. So if you want to do that, hey, there you go. Come join us over there. All right. I'm going to say right now, all right, guys, like, hey, all right, I'm seeing fear all around. All right. If people are in shorts, you're crapping your pants. All right. There's that. But again, I'm going to bring it back, guys. You're over positioned if you're crapping your pants. All right. You should be able to sit there and accept that risk. And whatever amount you put on the line, guys, you have to be like if your stop is 50% and the amount is $1,000, you're risking $500. You have to be okay. And like that's it at the end of the day. That is literally it. All right. We'll finish off here with Bitcoin. Okay. So Bitcoin over here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much in the same spot, but I'm just going to reiterate that you do have the not triple bearish divergence, but you have the bearish divergence going on. You had a triple bearish divergence that busted through that with this big ass candle right there. All right, but yeah, you still have the bearish divergence on the weekly CCI, and your weekly RSI is literally right up here underneath overbought territory, which is literally where your top was. So yeah, guys, all right, I understand you're not going to see this dollar amount like fall, all right, you're not going to see a sell like that, but you know, you fell 80% here, all right, or like 76%, top of my head, 77, crap, I always get my guesses wrong there. All right, 77%, I'm just saying you could get a proportional sell, and I'm not saying it's going to be 77%, but you fall 50% if you finally come into my target zone. Not saying that is going to be happening, but at minimum, I am looking for Bitcoin to end up pulling back to this 50 and the 200, specifically the 200. I don't think a reaction is going to be happening at the 50. I just think it's a good middle spot there. All right. But you're probably going to end up seeing buyers come step in at 200 MA, but that is quite a ways away. All right. That is 26% down. And there you go. Let's actually look at some of these miners. All right. Look at Mara, okay, and you know, this is I'm just saying, all right, if you are looking to go short, this is this would be where you want to pull that trigger, and this is where you want to put that risk on, and you want to accept that. And like, hey, all right, if you end up having a sick nasty gap up through here and you hit that stop, that is where you pull your, hey, get the frack out. Hey, you're wrong. All right, but like in the end, this is one of those high probability setups right here. I'm not going to say we took this because we didn't. All right, I'm not. But you do see this is your reward. I would say personally, like your risk is probably going to be that, all right, 10%. If you're not playing options, you would have your stop above there. There you go. If you're playing options, choose them wisely. All right. But you come over here to Mr. Riot. All right, and Riot over here is also looking pretty smexy. So you got a triple bearish divergence going on right here, all right, from this point of divergence right there. Oh, not right there. It's from that one right there, that, and then that. All right, and as you see, I do have these gaps marked right here, and no, you don't have a gap down there. All right, but I'm just trying to show you guys, all right, these things are very likely going to gonna take a dive. Let's actually, for the lulz, let's look at SI. Look at this bad boy. This thing completely died. All right. Yeah, I guess there's no reason to chart this thing. There's literally never a reason to chart this thing. This thing is dead. All right. This thing's never coming back. All right, guys. I guess with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm gonna remind you guys what we talked about yesterday. All right. VIX is gonna bounce here. It's gonna come. Going to bang its head there. It's going to come to the 50 MA. Ultimately, what I'm looking for the 50 MA, I think that is going to be the next reaction spot. If you get a big spike here, that's where it would be halted. Or you get the spike there, and if you get a close over there, that is when it shows that, hey, you could have, on the table for a bigger spike. Honestly, look, you get a close over this 50 MA, we'll watch the 200 MA. That is what happened last time. That's what, hey, guys, history's not going to rhyme. It's going to repeat. That's what we'll do this time. All right, guys, with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. If you guys did find value in this video, as well as just all the content that I provide across my platforms, please support the channel with a like. I would appreciate it so much, guys. Please share it, spread the word. All right, and with that being said,
that was easy.
There we go. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.